Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, ChipZ, and as you can see, we are back once again doing chapter 1085, reacting live, doing our initial read-through of chapter 1085 of One Piece. The death, there's a spoiler in the title. Fuck, holy shit. Well, I will read it when we get to it. I've seen some minor spoilers of this chapter, just like kind of scrolling around. Like, I don't know the context for anything. But, you know, if there's something, and like, it was hard to say what exactly was a spoiler and what was just like fan art or like shit posting. So I know, you know, obviously Cobra's involved. If going off of last chapter is anything to consider, Cobra's involved, Vivi's involved, possibly Charlos, possibly Mjosgard, maybe Eam, maybe some Will of D lore, maybe some Lily lore, or Lili lore, or whatever we're going to get up in here. It's going to be interesting. I'm pretty excited. I unfortunately didn't get to stream this chapter earlier this week. I recently started a new job, so I've just been pretty busy with that. I haven't really been able to stream much since that happened, so apologies for my absence. But we're back. We always make time for One Piece as best we can, at least. Yeah, let's, I don't want to even waste too much time. I just kind of want to get in the chapter. I mean, brief recap of what happened last week. Actually, you know what? I want to shout out something before we do that. For those of you who are fans of other One Piece content people on the internet, I have some good news for you. Our Lord and Savior, Monkey D. Jones, is back to, he did like one One Piece stream. One One Piece stream, or something like a week ago or something. I think he did like a chapter review of this chapter as well. You know, we fuck with Monkey, generally a pretty cool guy. So yeah, go check out his channel, man. Give him some love. Make him continue to do the One Piece content. You know, we're in a fucking drought out here with just my boy, you know, Nate and King of Lightning. You know, I like all these guys to some degree. Like, you know, even fucking, some of those other guys like fucking Tekken and stuff like that. Like, I don't hate Tekken. He's not my cup of tea, but you know, there's other people out here doing good shit. Obviously, I'm small potatoes. You know, I'm not getting the big One Piece money. You know, I have to go to real work and do a real job. So, but you know, we have fun out here. It's a fun thing to talk about. I enjoy doing it, so we're gonna keep doing it for now, at least. You still didn't see in the chapter. It says Mark from Ohio. Mark from Ohio. That's an interesting username, man. Well, first time chatter, thank you for coming through. Yeah, I haven't seen the chapter yet. I am excited. I've been able to avoid, I might have seen like some minor spoilers, but like I didn't know what any of them meant. And like I don't think I saw any images from the chapter. Or maybe I did. There might have been like something Gorosei related that I saw. I couldn't even make sense of it, so I don't know. If I see it in the chapter, I'll go. If I run into anything I've been spoiled on in the chapters, we're going through it together here in just a moment. I will let you guys know. You know, I'm pretty sure I was able to stay like mostly spoiler free. I do know we're still doing the Reverie flashback. That's basically the extent of what I know at this point. But yeah, with that note, without further ado, let's fucking get into this shit. Yeah, so here we go. One Piece chapter 1085, The Death of Nefertari Cobra. Oof. That's a big oof, man. I don't know if I like Cobra, but I do like that Oda is using him in interesting ways. He seems like a cool... like, the way Oda has used him in the narrative has been good and effective, and I like that he is now the one questioning the Gorosei about the Void Century, the Will of D, and Lily, the kind of lost member of the Void, not the Void Century, but the 19 kings, the progenitor, or the progenitors? Yeah, to the Celestial Dragons. So, interesting. Someone who received an invitation but did not join, but also disappeared mysteriously. So, it's interesting that we just didn't know that until last chapter, but here we are. Possibly Oda with a soft retcon, but no big deal. Mark from Ohio says this chapter is the best yet. Wow, that's a bold statement. All right. I'm expecting lore piece, so let's get into it. One Piece chapter 1085, the Nefertari The Death of Nefertari Cobra. On the cover, we got a cute little cover page with Frankie crying as he wishes as he salutes a bunch of baby turtles as they climb into the sea. Very cute. Actually quite cute. I love Frankie, and he's sitting on top of a crab. He's keeping that. I see it now. He beat the crab in a wrestling match, or in like a sumo wrestling match. He's sitting on top of it, keeping it away from the turtles so that they can go swim with their boy. It's like Finding Nemo. That guy Crushed, the fucking stoner surfer turtle, who's like, this is his boys. This is his hive. They're going to, surf some mad waves with that dude. So it's going to be, and smoke some mad kush with him too. So it's going to be based. Yeah, this is cute. I like it. A little scuffed, like Frankie's face. It could just be like bad line work from like the TCB. But it could also just be Oda being scuffed, and some of his art has been felt kind of messy recently. I know he's having like, I don't know, like carpal tunnel or some other issues with his hands, and he's trying to work on it. So I don't blame the guy too much. I'm not going to be too critical, but I can't make out like Frankie's expressions very well, and I'm pretty sure that's a scuffed piece situation going on. The cover from Egghead, I guess, says Mark Fromohio. I need to get used to pronouncing that. So the cover from Egghead, is this like the cover from Egghead? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to there. Sorry. Anyway, getting into the chapter. No one is ever, Pants, supposed to sit there. So he's like, holy shit, someone's about to sit on my toilets. My golden toilet where I drop the golden eggs. So he is pissed that someone's sitting in his seat. I will say I like Cobra's design, and I like that Oda has made the conscious decision to age him up over the time skip. Like, that is a good, like, some of Oda's post-time skip designs I haven't liked all that much, like Smoker's, for instance. I think his new haircut looks weird for, like, kind of like an old, begrudging-y type of man. Like, why would he get, like, a hip young man's haircut type of thing? But whatever, we're not gonna, I don't need to get too up his ass about it. Or blow smoke up his ass about it, But Cobra is one of the post-time skip designs that I actually fuck with. I think he looks like he was already pretty old, but like the fact that like just the years and like the fact that he's lived through a civil war took such a toll on him is notable. It's like those pictures of when Obama went into office in was that 2012 or 2008? I think it was 2008. Yeah, 2008. And then, like a few years later, he was, like, all gray, It's just, heavy is the head that wears the crown, I suppose. The cover from Egghead, I guess. Oh, yeah. For real. Okay. Supposed to sit there. Pants. Hoof. All right, so no individual, so the impossible ruler, no individual should have the power to control the world, is what Cobra is thinking right now. He is coughing. Cough, cough, cough. Eames' sheer presence. Eam has the Rona, and my boy here is caught it, and it's not looking too good for him. Mu shall address two of the points being discussed. Mu. So he calls himself Mu. So Emu uses Mu to refer to themselves in third person. So he's like Elmo. So Emu is Elmo. Confirmed. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm tracking with you so far, Oda. I'm picking up what you're putting down here. In other words, there's someone's hand up his ass, puppeting that shit. We'll find out who soon enough. Typically means void, but can also be read for dream. Ooh, dreams. Cue the Kingdom Hearts theme song. Anyway. Marco Fomio says, like Hina when she talks, when she says Hina is worried. Yes, I understand. It doesn't make it any less stupid sounding, though. But I will allow it. Oda, you get off this time, bro. You get off this time. All right. Mu shall address two of the points being discussed. So we're actually hearing Emu talk for like the first time. So last time we heard Emu say Lily. So like Emu knows what's going on, even if the Gorosei maybe don't. I see the Gorosei have moved to the side in single file to allow Cobra to speak directly to Emu, which is interesting. Doth protest too much, but not really. They actually protest very little to Emu just appearing before whoever Emu wants to appear before, I suppose. Okay, so Mu shall address 2 of the points being discussed. Oh, is Emu a cow? That'd be funny. Lamau. Anyway, joke. Ha. Moo. So, Emu is a cow, shall address 2 of the points being discussed, and now must answer a single question in return, Cobra. Okay, so Emu wants to trade information. Cough. It could be a coincidence, but I recognize the name Emu. Oh, fuck, from the history books. Shit. So Emu is, like, immortal. Probably had, like, the law surgery done on... or not the law surgery, but the Ope no Mi's immortality surgery done on him or her. So that's interesting. Cobra coming out with, like, an impressive display of, like, knowledge. Like, he's got, like, what's that one guy who's like, are you wondering why this Ferrari's in my garage? Well, the answer is knowledge. I forget that guy's fucking name, that meme from back in the day. Ty Lopez? Any Ty Lopez bros out there? Anyway, just joking. but I recognize the name Emu. Ty Lopez, yeah, Ishmael, yeah. But I recognize the name Emu. So yeah, he's bringing this Ty Lopez energy to this confrontation. But I recognize the name Emu from the history of the first 20. Such curiosity teeters on impertinence. It will not be dignified with an answer. Oh, shit. So he cuts him off. We're actually kind of getting a close-up of the empty throne, which is just a big... So all these swords are, like, actually directly surrounding the throne itself, which is interesting. Like, you have to climb over these swords and, like, this, like, rocky, grassy thing that they literally, like, plop down here. That's interesting. Interesting decor. However, those initial queries shall be addressed. D is the moniker of our ancient enemy. Okay. Being pretty forthcoming there. I mean, we already knew that, so... curious if he'll go into it in more detail. Mark Fomio said... Oh, yeah, Ishmael says, yep, that's him. Mark Fomio says, the 20 kings who made the world government. Yes, yeah, I'm aware that's where what the swords represent. Even though apparently there's only 19 swords, because Lily's sword is not there. Some people were theorizing that it might be in Eames' throne room. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. I think that might have been fake news. So we'll find out soon enough. However, those initial queries shall be addressed. D is the moniker of our ancient enemy. Yes, we knew. In recent times, it has cropped up more frequently. However, it is nothing but a faint echo. Those who carry the name do not even know of its true meaning now. And yet... This irritation only endures due to the Queen Lily's grave blunder 800 years ago. Okay. So Queen Lily, according to Emu, is the reason the D people continue to exist. It's the reason they weren't entirely wiped out. That's interesting. Blunder, says King Cobra. The same can be said for those irksome scholars investigating the so-called Void Century. So, okay. So, Lily is being blamed. The fucking scholars of Ahara are being blamed. Okay. And Eames seems to be a first-hand source. So this is interesting. Without the blunder, there would be no pirates chasing the poneglyphs in pursuit of treasure either. If it were not for Lily's incompetence, so Lily being established as the most important character in the entire One Piece universe, retroactively so, but whatever, we'll allow it. Those vexing relics would never have been scattered all over the world. So Lily, clearly extremely important. Nefertari Lily is like the most important character in the world. Good to know. Good to know. The release of the poneglyphs was the worst possible outcome for us. So one must wonder whether it was truly a mistake or if it was actually part of some larger plan. Yeah, definitely not a mistake. I don't think it's a mistake, though I could be wrong. So fucking, my boy here is freaking out. Nefertari Cobra and his cool nose that I think is cool. I like nose with a fucking bump on them. Those are cool. And they look cool when you draw them too. LOL, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting fixated on the weirdest stuff right now. Okay, so he's pogging. He's gobsmacked. He's stumped. He doesn't know what to say. My boy Nefertari Cobra is fucking stupefied. He doesn't know what to do. We got all these guys. They're about to kill him. They all got guns. They're all about to cap his ass. And you even got Sword Boy. He's about to cut him. They're just all about to fuck this dude up. That's crazy. The truth undoubtedly lies in the letter Lily left. Oh shit. The one that he brought there. Fuck. No, dude. Why would you bring it there? Why would you just bring it to them? Bring like a fucking false copy or something. So pray tell, was it a deliberate choice to only refer to her as Queen Lily of House Nefertari? Go ahead and divulge the full name of her letter as written. Oh fuck, is she Joy Boy? Yo, no way. Was Lily Joy Boy? Oh my god, that's the only thing I can think of right now. They've got me, I suppose there really is. No chance I'm leaving this room alive. Oh fuck. I mean, unless you have a fucking bargaining chip, my dude, but yeah, we know he's dead, so... She better than Joy Boy. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we'll find out. Girl Joy Boy? Girl Cloudy Boy? Have you guys seen the fan art of, like, what's his name? The Luffy's Gear 5 as a girl? It's cute, pretty kawaii. They've got me, I suppose there really is no chance of I'm leaving this room alive. I take it that there is no fib I could tell that would satisfy you enough to let me go. Your fate was decided the moment you saw the great emu. Oh, fuck, yeah. It's like you can't be allowed to speak of what you've seen here. Of course. Huff, huff. Not surprising. They can't let anyone know the world's greatest taboo has been broken. Oh, shit. Okay. The world's greatest taboo. And Sabo is spying. Holy fuck. The atmosphere here feels a little sinister. What's going on? The truth is, the letter from the Alabasta's ruler 8 centuries ago was signed by Queen Nefertari. D. Lily. Oh shit! Does this make Vivi a D? Is Vivi a D now? Oh my god, wow. Why didn't she have D in her name? Oh, I guess because she was a... I don't know, I guess it was a secret. Whatever. Okay. Alright, fair, fine, whatever. Nefertari D. Lily. Fuck. So now he's like, okay, I'm just gonna kill you guys since you're a secret D, and only Ds can be good people, guys. It's not like Lily could have been a normal person, or one of the other kings who wasn't a D, who also wanted to just help the D people because she identified with them. No, all good people must have a D in their name. If you don't, you're fucked. Hence the difference between Oda's treatment of fucking Kid and his crew versus Law and his crew. You know, unfortunately, Kid was born without a D, so he did not have a chance of surviving in late game One Piece, unfortunately, for him. Truly doomed from the start, to be honest. Anyway, D. Lily. Oh, fuck. So he's like, D's nuts, and goes to poke him real hard with his fucking arrow. Looks like a devil's tail, kind of, but I wonder if it's... A lot of people have speculated he has, like, the map fruit, and maybe this is like a compass. He can, like, or like the point of, like, an arrow on a map, and he's just, like, shooting it at him. That'd be interesting. And it does stab him. Oh, fuck. It looks like it stabs him in the dick. Ouch. That hurts. He says. Fucking Sabo leaps into action. Fireboy. It looks really scuffed. Oda needs to get some assistants or something who can draw, because he's having a hard time right now. Boy leaps into the air. This Gorosei, Sanji's true father, notices him. And all these guys get burnt to a crisp with a fire fist. Boom. Fire punch. Flame punch. The Gorosei are all dead. or something. And he's trying to hit... what's her name too? Eam as well. He's like, just go. My man is going for a full-on assassination of like the ruling class. Honestly, that's pretty based. That's actually like pretty fucking hardcore, dude. Like that's some revolutionary shit right there. About time we've seen some revolutionary shit from Sabo instead of being a fucking pansy ass fucking centrist that he's been this whole time. Anyway, base Sabo doing something actually fucking dope and just like going in on these guys to save King Cobra. Based. Mark Fromeo says, I don't agree, Zebek and Teach. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. It was just a joke. I was goofing. It is what it is. Solo squad. Yep, he's soloing the whole squad by himself. Smothered mate. Smothered mate. That's a weird attack name. Okay. Why is that? That's like, is that like revealing that Sabo's into BDSM? Which I guess I should have known from like the Revolutionary Army outfits and shit. Just like fucking choking a bitch. This is what he does to Koala on the regular. Where did this one come from? Says Emu, and his Rinnegan eye is awakening. He's about to fucking fall down and, you know, I don't know. What's a Rinnegan thing? Infinite Tsukiyomi? The giant, like, meteorite thing? Shinra Tensei? That's the one. That's the one. Shadow Boys. Whoa! Are they Zoans? Are they awakened Zoans? Wait, hold up. What? So it looks like the attack is blocked by some sort of monster face. And then we see a bunch of shadow guys. Are they all awakened Zoans? Like, mythical Zoans? Is that what we're seeing here? I was hoping I'd be able to take you all out in one move. After all, there was no way I could have known that hell was located here at the very top of the world. Damn, kind of based. Sabo being kind of based right now. He's surrounded by a giant, like, looking hand guy, a shadow slug. You got a cow, or a bull, or a hippopotamus. We got a fucking weird chicken. We got a shadow Luffy, and we got a bull or something. So we got, or this is an elephant? I don't know. I'm confused right now. I mean, this is the Gorosei, I presume, the 5. I was hoping I'd be able to take you all out in one move. Okay, so I already read that one. Oh shit. He's snapping pictures with his eyelids. Fuck. Sabo's been fucking caught red-handed in the act, killing King Cobra. Oh shit. You should have known you were on video, my dude. Cough, cough. You are Luffy-kun's brother, aren't you? Interesting that he would know that. You're with the Revolutionary Army, and you still stepped in to save me? Cough. Our cause is more concerned with the monsters that sit above the kings and queens of the world. Do you know Luffy somehow? You once stepped in to save me, too. Haha, that sounds like him. That sounds like him, all right. Cute interaction. This is actually kind of cute. Like, I don't love that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, Luffy did save his life. Yeah, and I guess he's pretty learned. He would know that Sabo, I was about to say Sanji, basically Sanji, worse Sanji, was about to be, yeah, these are the Gorosei, says Mark. I appreciate you clarifying that. Looks like that. So we got the scream, and we got Eam in the background, who's like just a fucking malevolent presence. So these guys must all be like mythical Zoans, and then this guy's just the scream, like the painting, basically, just a big pog face or something. This guy looks like a ninja. I don't know what that devil fruit is, but I mean, they're just a bunch of shadow dudes. It's definitely like a cool. I mean, I'm sure Oda's doing this on purpose to keep their designs sort of a secret, but this is a cool scene. So Sabo's trying to carry him off. Leave me, I'm dead weight. You have a better chance of escaping on your own. Not gonna happen. So Sabo being a good boy, trying to get him out of there. There's something I've come to understand. And if you die here, we'll be in trouble, because I need you to deliver a message to Luffy-kun and Vivi. You want me to tell them something? Tell them we share the moniker D. Oh fuck, wah! And he's like, what? I finally know the path Alabasta must follow. Oh shit. So you both have D in your name. All right, Sabo's the only brother of this trio without a D. I forgot about that. So you both have D in your name? Is that just a coincidence or something? I guess. Who cares? A name's a name. Do you want a D in your name, Sabo? Sabo D. Sabo D's nuts? I don't know what his last name is. I know he's a noble, but I don't know what family he is from. Oh, I guess Stelly. It's Stelly's family. But I don't know if Stelly took his bride's name. I kind of hate how they randomly are just like, oh, let's bring up the main character. Yeah, I also feel a little bit of that, Ishmael. It feels like a little bit, like there are a million other things they could talk about. It's also like, it's weird that he would know him as Luffy's brother instead of just like, oh, you're like the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army. That's a, you know, I mean, I don't mind the connection. It's kind of cute because they do have a shared connection here. And this is like a fun moment of Sabo like being like, oh yeah, Luffy's pretty cool. I agree. But yeah, it is kind of annoying when everything in the series has to be filtered through Luffy. But that's kind of his role. You know, he is the great connection between everyone and everything in One Piece. He's rubber, but he's also glue. He's got the properties of rubber and gum, as some would say. You can be Sadbo. You could be Sadbo. Why do you put it there? That's funny. They don't even. I mean, they didn't even know his last name, I guess, which makes sense. Oh fuck! So that stabs Sabo, dude. So is this Eames' power? Or is this just like the Goop guy's power? Fuck! So Sabo got stabbed. He's all fucked up. Damn. Just absolutely bodied. King Cobra. So Cobra gets dropped. He's about to get eaten by this boy. Cough. The poneglyphs must be interpreted or something. And he stands up. He's about to block the attack from the roar. So a guy roars, blocks the fucking text on the screen. Just be something. The poneglyphs must be protected or interpreted or some shit. Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. Nefertari D. Lily. And he's about to go, the One Piece is real, and show his cock to the entire world. COC, of course. None of that lewd shit. I'm counting on you, Sabo-kun. Sabo's freaking out. He's malding. He's coping. He's drenched in blood. Poor boy. What a sad fate to watch King Cobra get cucked. Or watch King Cobra get fucked right in front of him. King Cobra, you must live on. Oh, that's King Cobra saying, in his mind's eye, you must live on. Who's there? Oh, fuck, so someone else saw King Wapol, he literally looking through a fucking glory hole in the wall, literally spying Eam through Eam's glory hole. Jesus Christ, wow. Why was there a hole in the wall there, bro? Oh, no, you have some splaining to do. Why would they leave a hole in the most, like, important room in the fucking world? Basically, like, that is a huge oversight. Wow. Who's there? So Wapol is freaking out. So this is explaining why Wapol had to escape with Vivi. He's involved now, which is great. I love Wapol. He's hilarious. Fucking yeah. Base that he's still involved. He's dead! Cobra, the senile, has gone and got himself killed. I never liked him, but how can I celebrate after witnessing something so terrifying? Oh fuck, so now he's running. I stumbled upon the biggest skeleton in the government's closet. I don't even want to know who that was. They will end me. So he doesn't even know who Eam is exactly, but he saw him sit on the throne, so that's still, you know, kind of a big deal. So yeah, this is great. So this explains why Wapol and Vivi are with Big News Morgans right now, because they got some big news to tell the world. The Grand Round Table in the Council Chamber. It seems that King Cobra and King Wapol are not yet present, so this is still during the actual reverie, despite there being, like, chaos in the fucking streets right now. Wow. Pretty eventful. Pretty eventful reverie, and, like, imagine the UN just, like, or not even the UN, like, imagine, like, the American, I don't know, like, the American government just, like, being like, yeah, we're not gonna stop convening meetings during January 6th, we're just gonna keep doing it, like, let them do their thing, let them break in, who cares? And King Wapol are not yet present. We just received word that the two of them will not be attending and that we are to proceed without them. Alright. Wow. So they received word already. And Riku and my boy Fishman King are both like, the fuck is up with that? That's weird. And that we're to proceed without them. Perhaps, and then we got King... no, this is President Abe Lincoln of Bollywood. I believe it's, what's his name? He's supposed to be like Abe Lincoln mixed with Uncle Sam. And he's the president of, President Hamburger, or King Hamburger of Bollywood, which is supposed to be like the US equivalent. And I hope we get to see King Tacos. I don't see him at the moment, but I really hope we get to see him. Perhaps King Cobra's impassioned speech drained him. Wahahaha! Maybe he considers his job done now that the dissolution of the warlords has been approved. Let us move to the remaining matters. Oh, so they've already dealt with that. Wow. Let us move to the remaining matters on the agenda. Now then, concerning the coalition of the 4 northern nations calling for independence. So these two know something's up. We got the Fish Boys, and they saved their sister. Very good. I like Shirahoshi. I'm glad to see her safe. The art here is so scuffed, though. Oda, what are you doing, bruh? Shirahoshi, the conference is almost over. Let's go wait at the Red Port. We won't have to deal with the celestial dunces there. You okay? I mean, she just got fucking basically almost turned into a slave twice in like 1 week. So yeah, that's pretty rough week, I would assume. I mean, she's probably like, why didn't I just stay in my room literally forever? Because that was, you know, she at least in there, she wasn't getting fucking, you know, molested on the regular. I was hoping to say goodbye to Princess Vivi. I wonder where she went. And she's tied up in Eames' basement. Oh god, that's why he has the glory hole. Oh no! It's terrible. Okay. What's the big idea? You'd better untie me. Whose orders are you following? A guest room in Pangaea Castle. I'll tell the whole world about this. So she's freaking out, she's pissed off, and we got my boy Jabra, and my girl Khalifa. Mia Khalifa. God damn, Khalifa is looking good post-time skip. I mean, the art looks like shit, but, you know, everything else is kind of on point. Khalifa's great. She's kind of, like, funny, because she's, like, both demure and, like, a dumb blonde at the same time. It's pretty funny. Hey, easy there. You're being too forward. Well, okay. What's the big deal? You better untie me. Whose orders are you following? I'll tell the whole world about this. So they've already basically captured. I mean, we saw her with Rob Lucci the last time we saw her. So Rob probably just fucking roofied her ass and brought her here, which is pretty fucked up. Hey, easy there. You're being too forward. Got to play your cards closer to the vest if you want a shot at being free, you know. You're one feisty chick. So Jabra, looking cool. Cyphus Pole, Aegis 0. So these guys are actually all CP0 despite failing a critical mission. That's kind of interesting. Wouldn't have expected that. I mean, best girl in CP in Cypher Pole is still my girl Stussy, but Khalifa ain't looking too bad. She's looking pretty cute. I'm afraid no one's going to help you, Princess. Once your disappearance is made known, you'll probably live the rest of your life like a pet. Damn, that's fucked up. Is Shirahoshi alright? Seriously, now's not the time to be worried about others, little missy. So Jabra and her are talking. These guys are just playing cards. We got Zipperface, we got Bluno. I like Bluno, he's cool. And we got the fucking hairy boy, whose name I forget. We received word that more trouble broke out around her earlier, but she apparently came out of the ordeal unscathed. Thank goodness. Wow. The punks who ended up assaulting the Celestial Dragon, that was trying to kidnap the Mermaid Princess, were members of the Straw Hat Fleet. Boldly proclaimed their victory, giving their names and everything. The guests in the courtyard were stunned. Oh, they just bragged about it? And yeah, I guess they were members of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. That's pretty funny. Oh, they just went out and out like, we're members of the Straw Hat Fleet. Okay, so I'm glad. I'm glad that this came up, because this is this exact same thing with Bartolomeo attacking that Shanks Island. Like, this is basically... The Straw Hat Grand Fleet are kind of like doing things in the world that matter and are going to reflect on the Straw Hats in big bad ways. And you know what? Them attacking a Celestial Dragon might be the reason that they're going to destroy Egghead Islands. Because, like, they were willing to fucking send... And that's probably why fucking... what's his name? My guy... oh, God. Light Boy. Kizaru is the reason. Kizaru is probably on his way there right now. So that's pretty interesting. Meanwhile, at the home of the gods, so yeah, they just know that they're associated with the Straw Hats, and they're super proud of fucking someone up, just like their boss Luffy-kun. So that's great. Meanwhile, at the home of the gods, Fujitori's actions helped the Revolutionary Army free the slaves. What the fuck? And that obviously pissed off Ryokyu off. That obviously pissed Ryokyu off, so they went at it. So these two started fighting because Fujitora just was like, I'm gonna be a good boy and free the slaves. I mean, he should get fired and probably imprisoned for that, like, just logically speaking. I mean, Fujitora's always been a good boy, like a good just boy, you know, who, like, kind of has disagreed with the way the government does things. So I'm not too surprised that he did something like this. But he's gonna get in huge trouble. Like if he's not like in prison or dead next time we see him, that's crazy. What's the deal with this year's reverie? So Jabra is just like, what the fuck is going on, man? Most eventful reverie in a long time. Like a pet, give me a break. Looks like I'm gonna have to do something about this. So okay, all right. Vivi thinking with her noggin, using her noodle a little bit. Actually wants to like do something. Like actually wants to get out. I mean, Vivi's pretty cool. Like I talked some shit about Vivi during Wano just because I think I liked, like a lot of people I think rate Vivi a bit too highly in my opinion. Not to say I don't like her, I don't appreciate her. Her arc with Luffy was super good. Luffy clearly learned a lot about being being a good leader is by, observing Vivi. They learned a lot from each other. So yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I like Vivi a lot. I just think as far as like temporary Straw Hats go, I think she is maybe a bit overrated than compared to guys like Kinemon and Momo, who I like. I wouldn't say significantly more, but definitely more than I like Vivi. I don't know. They're just more funny. I like her more than Yamato, so there's that. So anyway, because she's actually a good character. No, I'm joking. Yamato's okay, I guess. Spare me! So my boy Wapol is just running away. Blows up a wall with his fucking huge-ass face, looking like Eva over here. Just eating his way, burrowing his way through the fucking castle. I didn't see a thing, so he's running away, trying to get away. Wapol! Is he gonna eat Vivi? Out of the way! So he's running. This is my chance. Move already. So she either grabs onto him or hops in his mouth. Oh, she hopped in his mouth. Holy shit. Move already. You'll never take me alive. Chapa! What was that? I think it was King Wapol. Hey, wait a sec. Vivi's gone, huh? So she used that as an opportunity to escape. Pretty good. Not a bad move, Vivi. I wonder how she was able to do that. I guess she maybe had, like, her little, like, peacock fingerlets on so she could maybe cut the ropes. I mean, those are pretty easy to be, like those are a discreet enough weapon. It is interesting to see Vivi, someone from, like, an earlier arc, interacting with these other guys from a different arc that she never had interactions with. It is an interesting thing to see these, like, character interactions. It's one of my favorite things about One Piece is, like, I just never would have expected to see, like, Buggy actually interact with, like, Whitebeard, or like Marco interact with Big Mom, those are like some of the most, like, I live for like good character interactions because all of Oda's characters, he has such like a rich tapestry and they're all like so big and have such huge personalities and like, they're just great. It's so much fun to watch them, and it's really fun to watch like different characters of sort of like different proclivities and different, and like such a varied range of like, sort of alignments, like if you're doing like D&D alignments and stuff, like kind of clash like this and like kind of, find themselves working together or at very least working against the common enemy. This is a cute one. Oh, darling, I've been looking for you. So we got his wife, which I think her name is, what the fuck is her name again? Maybe we'll see again. I forget. I know she's a gold digger. Her laugh is literally like, it literally means like marrying into money or something. Like that's what the onomatopoeia is. It's pretty funny. Oh, darling, I've been looking for you. Where the devil have you been? And who is that young lady with you? Oh, fuck. Hey, Wapol, how much further are you gonna go? As far as it takes, I'll run to the ends of the world if I have to. Sounds good to me. Let's go. So she's on board. Hell yeah. Don't tell me you're running away with a mistress. A young, cute mistress like... I ship it. I fucking ship it. Wapol and Vivi. I'm fucking all... No, I'm not. I don't ship it. Maybe Vivi and Big News Morgans. I remember seeing some cute fan art after they were in that chapter together. That's one I can get behind. But anyway. Eloping to start a life on the run. Hilarious. The Bonnie and Clyde relationship that we didn't know we needed. So yeah, pretty eventful chapter. We basically saw Cobra get fucking axed. I mean, it is One Piece. It is possible he's still alive. Yeah, I mean, who's to say? Like, I would venture to guess that he's dead. Because, like, this seems like a big, like, death flag moment. But, in the other series, I'd be like, yeah, he's dead. But it's One Piece, man. You just never know. But yeah, I mean, the chapter was eventful. It was interesting. We got some good character moments from even Sabo, who I'm not a huge fan of. We got to see like Emu actually talk and say some shit. We learned a little bit, I think. Maybe. We learned that Lily is a D. We learned that Lily is a D. Good for Lily. I'm proud of you. Millennium says apparently her name is Kinderella. Oh, thank you. Wow, I did not remember that. Yeah, yeah, neither did I. I think I remembered her having some sort of, because like I kept thinking of Sabo's brother Stelly's wife, which her name is like Antuckinette, and it's supposed to be like she's supposed to be like a Marie Antoinette correlate. So, but I knew that I kept thinking of that name, but I'm like, that's not Wapol's wife though. So it was confusing, but we got it. We got there. Thank you for clarifying that, Millennium. Millennium also says, yeah, at this point, I'm willing to say Cobra is dead. I mean, look, Oda's pulled fast ones on us before. We didn't see a body, you know, so... Actually, I guess we did see a body, didn't we? After Wapol... When Wapol was peeking, I think he saw a body, right? Yeah, I mean, there is a body, but there's also... I thought the ... was maybe from Cobra. It might just be from Wapol in the wall, so... And this guy's pretty observant to have noticed that. Also, he has kind of like the weird like Luffy thing, like the kind of like cape of flowing steam off the back. So maybe they're oh, you know what? This guy might be like a serpent wearing a coat. That's actually what that looks like to me. That's interesting. That's cool. Ishmael says, I don't think the D reveal is as punchy as Oda thought it was. I agree. I agree. Like, did we actually learn anything this chapter? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, we learned that Lily was a D, that, you know, Vivi is a D. Everyone's got a D now. D isn't... Like, what is the correlation with the D? Like, it's not a guy thing, because Vivi and Lily had one. And so did fucking, Pork as D Rouge had a D. It's not a human thing, because fucking Giants, Jaguar D Saul had a D, so... I don't know, man. What makes someone a D? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We really didn't learn all that much, actually. I think we just learned that Lily is like kind of like all of this shit happened is because Lily made a blunder, aka Lily meant for this shit to happen. It was she was undercover in their ranks or something, and meant for and like when things went down, she was like the one who allowed for the poneglyphs to be spread in some way. So like that's important. Like we've learned of another significant player along with like the Kozukis, the D clan. And like we've kind of learned a little bit about her contribution and who she is and why she helped. So that's more than nothing. that's more than nothing. I'm trying to be optimistic here, guys. I mean, it was still I still thought this chapter was cool. Like getting the Cobra death, getting Sabo like actually doing some cool shit was cool, and like having Eam like with his arrow just fucked Sabo up that hard was also kind of awesome and cool, and made Eam seem like a real threat because we know how strong Sabo is. So yeah, impressive. And Wapol getting involved, hilarious. Vivi and Wapol teaming up, also hilarious. So yeah, there's some good stuff here. It's good to see the kings again. I want to see King Tacos. Where is my boy? Bring me my boy. And but it's great to see President Ham D Burger over here. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Millennium says the asterisk being the usual Oda death TM caveat. LOL. Yes, absolutely. We just don't know. He could pull a fast one at any time. It's Oda. We can't trust this man. He's played with our hearts too many times for us to be able to trust him fully. Millennium says, I guess this just solidifies Alabast's position as a target of deletion by Eam. Yeah. I mean, they literally have a poneglyph. So, and it's one that tells us that apparently told Robin like where the fucking Pluton was, which was in Wano. So, you know, interesting. Definitely an important one. Alabasta's position as a target of deletion and thus a clear enemy of the world government. Yeah. So this makes sense why Vivi's on the run. I kind of figured she would be even like before, like the end of Wano, because she was like Eam had a picture of her and was like cutting up pictures of her and Blackbeard and Luffy and stuff. So it just seemed like some shit was going to go down with her, and probably Cobra too. So And Cobra had so many death flags. Like, there was no way he was making it out of this alive. Again, it's possible he's still around, but I'm thinking it would be a missed opportunity not to kill him. Has that stopped Oda before? No. So we'll see what happens. Ishmael says, honestly, even the original meaning of D was kind of like, oh, all right then. Do we know the meaning of D? I don't think we do. I mean, we know, like, there's speculation that it's dawn, or demon, or, I don't know. I think dawn is probably the most likely, because everyone just keeps saying dawn. Everyone associated with the D keeps saying dawn. Even fucking Cobra said, like, bring the, you know, do the thing that'll bring the dawn. Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. Yeah, so Luffy's associated with the dawn. D very well could mean dawn. That wouldn't surprise me at all. The dawn of this world or whatever. And at least Lily clarifies that Emu was someone else than Lily. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so now we know. Yeah, now we know that Lily and Emu are not the same person. I think there was good reason to believe last chapter that wasn't the case, but there were some people, including myself, who thought that it might be. So, it's good to get clarification on that. Millennium also says, I watched the other guy named Sawyer Seven Mage who talked about how D might actually be more of a pictogram. Huh. I'm stupid, and I'm going to remind myself what pictogram means. Don't mind me. Ha 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 ha. Okay, pictogram. Remind me, what is this? Pictograms are graphic images that immediately show the user of a hazardous product. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So you mean it's like a big smile, like Luffy's smile when he's in Nika, in the Nika form, you know? It's possible. I think that'd be like lol XD. I mean, it's possible. I think that'd be pretty stupid, but so I hope he's incorrect about that. I mean, maybe Oda did it subtly because he thought like, oh man, D in English. But we gotta remember, this is a Japanese manga. Like, there's probably mostly Japanese characters. I don't think it's a pictogram, but whatever, some One Piece people are stupid. I mean, it's not impossible. I just think it's unlikely. He said it might be a half moon. Half moon, okay, like the Kozukis, okay, yeah, possibly. Like, kind of like the dusk before the dawn type of thing, maybe. But to me, I think it could symbolize the rising sun, dawn. Oh yeah, like the Hobbit again, yeah, but a beast, when like in the Lion King, when like the sun is sort of like only half over like or like partially like a crescent over the horizon as it like rises in the morning, as it rises in the east, as Gandalf would say. He said it might be a half moon, but to me, I think it could symbolize the rising sun, dawn, that the straw hat also symbolizes the dawn. Possibly. I mean, the straw hat does look suspiciously like a D, so that wouldn't surprise me. Hence why presumably the last Joy Boy had a straw hat too. Oh god, that's so fucking... Oh, symbolism piece. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Not everything has to be fucking symbol for everything else, god damn it, Oda. Sometimes a hat could just be a hat because it's cool. Oh my god. Now I'm pissed off. Anyway. Yeah, you're right. The Cobra disease coughs are a pretty big death flag for Oda, to be honest. Yeah, pretty big. I would say so. Ishmael says, I meant like the whole enemy of the government thing. Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's... I mean, I think that's fine. Like, I just assume, like, the government, like, the Celestial Dragons consider themselves gods. When we learned about what D meant in what's it called? The Doflamingo arc. Oh god, what's that called? It's called Dressrosa. The D. It's Doflamingo, Dressrosa. The D was in front of our face the whole time. We were always going to learn about the D in that arc. What was I saying? So, when we learned about, like, it meant, like, it referred to, like, God's natural enemy, right? So kind of like what the way Luffy was the natural enemy to the god Eneru. Like, there's a lot of parallels in One Piece. D. Res Rosa Lamau. D. Res Rosa. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. So, yeah, I think... I have fucking no theories, dude. My mind is mush. I actually worked this week for a while, so I'm a bit stumped on what this shit means, man. I don't know. Dawn, maybe. I mean, it seems like we're on a pretty straightforward trajectory here. Like, basically, this flashback is just explaining, like, how we got to the point that we're at in the current story. I assume we're going to get maybe another, like, half chapter, kind of in this flashback, just to sort of, or maybe even one whole chapter. That'd be interesting. Just to kind of get a little bit more fleshed out on, like, I guess, why they're going to Egghead now. Because it seems like we're getting this flashback now because whatever's about to happen in Egghead must be related to this Reverie stuff. Like, there's got to be a connection. And the fact that this fucking guy, this bull guy, is going to be moving there, pretty scary stuff. Pretty scary stuff. This guy, this bird guy with the halo, reminds me a lot of, like, a character from Bleach. There was, like, a god bird character in the final arc who just, like, couldn't die. It was kind of like a phoenix, but not a phoenix. I wonder if that's kind of, if Oda maybe might be taking from, like, the same source, like, kind of mythological source as our Lord and Savior Tight D Kubo took from. So, as we all say, Kubo looks at Oda and says, "Strive to surpass me, Ichiro Oda." But he never will be able to, because Kubo is such a god, such a god among men. Oh my lord! Kubo is truly the emu of the Shonen Jump multiverse or whatever. But whatever. The classic meme from Ishmael, my guy. Good one, my dude. I'm glad Oda finally made a joke about the D with a Sabo flashback. Oh yeah, he actually did. I didn't even remember that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you can be Sadbo. I wish he did Sa-B-O or Sa-D-O or something. That would have been funny. But Sadbo is pretty funny too. That's pretty cute. Sad boy, actually got a hearty chuckle out of me. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I can't deny that. Oda was surprisingly on his comedy game this week with, like, the Wapol stuff, and the Sad Bo. Yeah, it was pretty comedy pilled considering how much of, like, a heavy chapter it was, like, literally with the death potentially. Yeah, I hope we get a reveal for Saturn's form. Yeah, hopefully we get that. Lily Barrow's bird from... Oh, yeah, Lily Barrow's bird from that guy was... Lily Barrow's bird form. That guy was wild. Yeah, that guy had a crazy power. And he fought my favorite guy in that show, the samurai captain, whose name I'm forgetting right now. I forgot. You guys know what I'm talking about. I didn't even make that connection. Yeah, I don't know why. It just reminds me of that a lot. Like, just the silhouette. Obviously, we haven't seen what it looks like, but... when I first saw this, and then this, like, specifically, it just made me think, oh, dude, it's the guy. It's the Bleach guy. All of these, I mean, the Bleach guys are literally modeled after, like, archangels from, like, the Bible or something, so it's possible. I don't know. Could be. Could be drawing from the same inspiration, at the very least. Kyoraku, thank you. Kyoraku is probably my favorite guy in Bleach, besides maybe Urahara. I like Urahara a lot. But Anyway, guys, that's the chapter. Good shit. This is called The Death of King Cobra, unlike last chapter, which was called The Attempted Assassination of a Celestial Dragon. This one, it doesn't say anything about an attempt. It just says he's dead. So, I mean, I don't know, pretty big spoiler. Oda's been spoiling the chapters with his titles a lot recently. We got some color pages here. Damn, she thick, though. Anyway. Alright. Fuck it, we're done. That was One Piece chapter 1085. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Chips Ahoy. Ishmael says, "Rip in pepperonis." Yes, rest in pieces, my bro. He literally gets stabbed in the dick right here. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this shit? Let me zoom in. Oh fuck, that's too much. Too much of a zoom. This right here. This thing is literally coming out of his cock. This is what they mean when they say, you know, the color of the conqueror. It's got the giant conqueror coming out of his pelvis region. But anyway, guys, that was One Piece chapter 1085. Thank you. True pain right there, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. Probably, I mean, he's in a wheelchair. He might not have even been able to, you know, fuck for a while. I don't know. That's not okay. I made too broad of a statement there. I apologize. I've been drinking since I got home. Anyway, yeah, that's chapter 1085, guys. Thank you all for joining me. Millennium. Stop shaming me. It's been a long week. I'm tired. I need to get done with this stream and do important other things and sleep and shit like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me on this episode of Chips Ahoy. It's been a fun one. And I think that there's no break next week, so I guess I'll see you guys next week. I mean, I will say I just started a new job. My schedule might be a little bit up in the air right now, so I'm not sure if it'll probably be Friday again next week, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'll keep y'all posted. Follow me on the Twitters and if you want to join the Discord. I think links are both in the description of the channel if y'all want to get in there. I also post other places, you know, so just, yeah, keep an eye out. And yeah, you'll find out when I'm going live, or just like subscribe to the channel and put on notifications and shit. I usually don't try to push that too hard because I hate when like my YouTube people that I watch do that. It just bugs me. It's like, man, I'm already fucking here watching your shit. Stop fucking shilling that shit and just, you know, get on with your life. But, you know, if you want to keep up with, you know, when I'm going live, just, you know, do it. It's not that hard. Just find a way to do it. Anyway, guys, it's been good. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.